Delivery time. Yay. I haven't sat down and talked to y'all in like what feels like forever, because it really has been, and I have so much to tell you. But basically, this is the first full day of us unpacking. Scott is unloading the pod. I'm pretty much just finishing, I think I've finished, maybe I have one box left, I don't know, of everything from the U-Haul. Unpacking that before I start bringing more stuff in and kind of just decluttering as I go. But I'm really coming to terms with the fact of how much less space we have in this place. It's bigger, but like storage wise, it's not as big. I don't know, it's just different. So I wanted to show you what I've done so far, because I really wanted to film this whole process, but I will sit down and explain to you the nightmare that has been this move. But for now, let's take a gander at what I've got together so far. All right, so closet situation. I'm wondering if we're gonna get another rack like we had in my old house. We have to see if the landlord will let us put the exact same one, just duplicated down below. But if not, I think we can make it work. This is, yeah. So this is really much smaller than what I used to have, and it's also very, very low to the ground. So I can't fit these bins that I used to have hanging on the side of the door because they don't fit the door. So it's also like probably half the size that I had before. So taking that into consideration, these drawers are a lot skinnier. They're a little deeper, but they're still skinny. And then this one's Scott's. We do have one extra one. This one's just gonna be like our shared stuff. Shower stuff, I've kind of put that stuff up. And then, let's close all the laundry that I need to do. In here I'm putting stuff that like, I'll explain basically that Arlo cannot get to. These towels he can reach, but that's fine. Everything else he can't reach, like medication, extras of things, travel stuff will all go in there, because this is his bathroom. His bathtub, I've kind of put some stuff up, but in this first drawer is like stuff that is okay if he gets into contact with, like it's all his stuff. But none of his medications or anything. I don't know what I'm gonna put in this one yet. And then in here, I'm just gonna store some extra like hair products, and as well under here will be some extra storagey stuff. This is going to be my office. Thinking desk here. I think we're gonna have to put Arlo's dresser in here, because I will show you in a second. I just purchased 2 more like Rubbermaid containers that I had in my previous place to put in the closet to store makeup, skincare, and hair care. I think y'all have too much stuff, okay? And then this is Arlo's room, which is a mess. This bed is massive. It is so much bigger than I anticipated it to be. So that's why I don't think we're gonna be able to fit the dresser, because he won't be able to like slide or do anything. But we're gonna play it out, see how it goes. I might just put a small dresser like in his closet, or just hang his stuff. I have not quite decided what I wanna do with this yet, but this is his bed. He slept in it for the first time, but this is why we have to be super careful about what we leave out. Obviously baby locks are going to be put on certain drawers and doors and stuff, but he has access to getting out of his bed now, so we have to be more, you know, aware of that. So that's where we're at with that. He loved it. He stayed in his bed for last night. I was so proud of him. He even stayed in it this morning and like called me to come get him out of bed, so that was awesome. We put this together last night, and we're waiting on the mattress still. That I think just shipped out, so that should come soon, so we have him on an air mattress. But yeah, it's been madness. Let me show you downstairs and show you what Scott's up to. So this is the laundry room. Laundry shelf thingy-majiggy. Okay. It's like the AC storage closet situation. I planned to do an apartment tour, but I did not. An empty one. This is our living area, another bathroom, a bunch of boxes. I put away a lot of kitchen stuff already, but I'm not sure if this is exactly how I want to keep everything, but this is where we're at. I got a recycling bin to go under here so we can have that. My plant, my poor plant. let's go see what Scott's up to and see the rest of the house. That's our front door. Let's see if he actually has a shirt on. Does you have a shirt on? Oh, you do have a shirt on. Oh, wow. Okay. Then this is the area that feels like we have a lot more space because we have this whole downstairs area. And then this little closet thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Cool. How's it going?
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, you moved these out by yourself?
Yeah, freaking heavy.
Not bad. Noise. Everything looks like it's in good condition?
Yeah, I don't think
so far?
around too much. Everything is so packed in there.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Just measured, or lightly measured, Arlo's dresser and think that potentially we could remove these doors, just temporarily, obviously, store them somewhere and put the dresser right in there, which could really work. So we'll see about that. That's a potential, because if not, I can put it in, like I said, my room here, my desk here, but it's gonna just be a lot of like space lost. But this is the biggest thing that I have to be able to, like, you know, that natural lighting for the try-ons. So, and then this closet, yeah, I'll have probably like my winter clothes and things like that hanging in there. And there's my mom up there. I'm obviously gonna store her in a much nicer place, but I just wanted her safe and there for the time being until we decide where I want to put her. But super excited how everything's coming along, and I already have an Abercrombie haul ready to go. So, hi Miss Winnie, did you get nice pets from our neighbor? Everyone's super nice, so that is awesome. That's Scott's phone, right? Yeah, my skin is like freaking out, probably because the amount of fast food I've eaten, lack of sleep, lack of water, and amount of caffeine I've drank. So we're gonna get that under control, I swear. But so excited, so happy to bring you guys along in this process. Taking, there we go, a small lunch break. I'm having a salad. I just did a place to like delivery for Amazon Fresh yesterday because we had like nothing. So I grabbed 2 of their mixed or like pre-made salads. This one's the turkey Cobb with bacon, or the Cobb with turkey and bacon. I added some tomatoes and some croutons to bulk it up a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and then get back to it. Oh, I also added more turkey to it because I didn't feel like I had enough. And then I got the best update ever of Arlo. I finally downloaded the app, and they're having a petting zoo at his school today. So he's like hanging out with cows and chickens, and so cool. I'm so excited for him. He looks like he's super happy, and he went down for his nap. So I'm excited to see how his first day went, and it makes my whole heart so insanely happy. Did I tell you how much of a help you are today? It's fine. All right, so Scott moved the nightstands up. That's where the progress with that is. I'm slowly putting together my closet. I don't know, Scott just told me he thinks we should put, oh, I have to show you this bird friend. How cute is he? He's been just chilling there for a while. He actually ran into the window this morning, but now he's just chilling there. I love him. Putting the dresser there, but then the TV is gonna be weird. I don't know. It's still there. Anyways, I keep completely forgetting to share my progress. But anyways, so I like the bed. This is the entrance door. I need y'all's opinion. I like the bed in this here headboard picture with our dresser here. TV is gonna go on the dresser because I don't think we're gonna mount anything in this place, and a big plant here. Scott was thinking put the bed here, nightstand, and the TV and stuff here. I just feel like it's too much. I don't know. I think I like it here. Let me know. Anyways, got all the clothes. Honestly, I have more, but it's showing bigger than I thought it was. So that's cool. Have all my shoes, not all my shoes, some shoes organized down here and whatnot. And then I'll do some laundry. I need to switch that out. What did I do in here? Nothing. I did nothing else in there. I've been doing Arlo's room. So I put up his little baby monitor camera up there. And then like I said, the dresser is not actually gonna fit in here, it's gonna fit in there. But I honestly like this because I feel like he can help get stuff, and he's super excited about being very independent. So I'm excited for him to be like, go pick out your jammies. And so this is kind of how I organized it. I like that these are like just lightweight and easy for him to like access. So I have all of his socks and swim trunks in here. Here are non-patterned shirts. Here are his current shorts. I mean, he has more, but these are all play shirts that have stains on them that are still good, but will be used for like outdoor stuff. You know what I mean? When he's gonna be a mess, or extra clothes for daycare. These are all patterned t-shirts, and then these are all his pajamas so far. His shoes are up here. Since we don't have a changing table for him at this moment, we're working on potty training, but I figured just a little bin with some diapers and wipes in here. His diaper pail. This I'm gonna put some winter clothes in. And then up here we have a bunch of extra diapers. These are little bins from IKEA, some pull-ups and some more wipes. So the suitcase is now emptied. I'm gonna put winter clothes in here that he'll still be able to fit into. So yeah, I kind of like that. And his shoes are chilling up there. So he's obviously got more things that are going to come from out of the dresser and be put into here. I might actually get another one of these bins. But I still think, oh my god, they were like 16 bucks. So it's a good deal, and I think they're kind of cool and really easy for him to access, and they just close away and we're good to go. And I get all this room for him to like play instead of like have a big dresser here. I think it makes sense, but that's where we're at so far. Hello you guys, good morning. I don't even know what day it is, it's a Thursday. I had a rough morning. It's not even 9 o'clock. Okay, so let's sit down and chat for a second. I'll drink some water because I think I'm getting sick. Because Arlo got sick. Nothing serious. I took him to urgent care just to like check and make sure. I don't know where good lighting is in this house. I took him to urgent care to get tested for, they did like a 4 test. I don't know what all 4 were. I know the flu, COVID, and then RSV, and then there's another one, but I don't know. But anyways, he came back negative for everything. The doctor just said he is going through a little something. So I think I got it. Because last night, I just started feeling really crappy. So I think I'm gonna get some like, Sudafed or something. I didn't know you had to get Sudafed. This is how much I never have been sick. I didn't know you had to get it behind the counter. And I bought like over the counter before, and it didn't work. Anyways, today was hard dropping Arlo off at school. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure if you have kids, you can relate to the fact that, sorry, Arlo went to the same daycare since he was like 6 months old, and he was like family to them. And it was like, and I know it will get there as well, but this is a much bigger school, and it's not always gonna be that way. Like, I need to understand that as well, that people aren't gonna love my child and care for my child the same way that I will at a larger school. Like, he's gonna go to school, like an actual school and not just daycare. Like, shifts are gonna happen. And so I do, like Scott and I were talking yesterday, we feel like this is a good next step into that. Like, we feel like it's not as big as some of them, but it's not as small as his previous one. His previous one was basically like a home daycare. It was very, very small. But I don't know. He walked in fine, so that gave me a lot of like hope, because I was like low-key like a little nervous. But I had to wake him up physically because it was over 8 o'clock, and I was like, we gotta get him to school so he can eat and, you know, get on the pace, because they have to have him there at a certain time. Anyways, I had to wake him up. I think he's just sleeping a little bit longer because he's not feeling that great. And I think there's just a lot, but we never went through, there was probably a month or two where we went through bad drop-offs at school, at his old daycare, but this was like next level. Like, he was so sad, and I don't know, it's just, it's hard. It's a hard feeling, but I know it's good for his development and everything. Like, I know it's good for him. It just hurts my heart a little bit, so I don't know. And at this moment, I'm gonna just address it. I don't need any terrible comments saying that I'm a bad mom. and that I should just stay at home and be a stay-at-home mom, because that's just not in the cards for us, okay? So don't need that, first and foremost. And second of all, it's just, I know, like, I got the pictures yesterday and he was smiling, so he's probably fine as soon as I leave. They said he was yesterday. It's just hard. It's hard. But anyhow, I am going to, Scott went to work for the first time today. So I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can, but also try to like rest a little bit, you guys, because I've been feeling, or like not feeling good. So that's where we're at. Oh my God, I feel very just overwhelmed. My skin is like losing its mind. I picked the crap out of my face last night. Not in like a bad way, in like a way of like, I washed it and then I like extracted, and then I did a face mask, which I loved, which I'll share with you later. I loved it. And then, yeah, I tried to get to bed early last night because, you know, I just have not been on my ish. So I know I need to go to Trader Joe's so that I make healthy decisions for the rest of the day, food-wise. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then put everything away. I was gonna film a grocery haul, but this is my life right now. So I'll film one for you guys, just not like a normal channel one, but that's where we're at. Hopefully I can get a video edited, a vlog edited and up on my vlog channel, because I feel horrible that I haven't been posting in like a week, it feels like, longer probably. And then I need to start prepping out my main channel videos again. It's just some chaos, but it's gonna be fine. I'm okay. I just need to remember to take it one day at a time, one breath at a time. And I honestly love like organizing and stuff, but sometimes when you have so much, it can feel slightly overwhelming. So that's what it is. Anyways, let's get ourselves together. I think I'm gonna put my hair up, and I think I'm honestly gonna change out of this dress because I didn't realize how wrinkly it was. Grab my bags and we're gonna Trader Joe's and get some healthy groceries for myself and for our family, because we need it. My Twinkies. Okay, that's my update for now. All right, again, the lighting is weird because there's windows here and there's windows there, so if I light here, you can't even see me. We're gonna have to figure it out. But anyways, I'm gonna do a little bit of cleaning up of the kitchen before I go and get groceries, just because it'll be kind of crazy if I don't, because it's crazy in here. So I'm gonna do a little bit of tidying up, getting my life together. Oh, I just took some Dayquil. I'm gonna pop in a cough drop. And fingers crossed I start feeling better. I selfishly wanted to bring all my plants with me because I just didn't want to get rid of them. And they've seen some better days, but I think I still might be able to revive them. Fingers crossed. But yeah, my fiddle fig, all the new growth definitely fell off. So, but the stem still looks, I think we can still make it work. So this is a project for probably next week, to be honest with you. All right, I've got my bags. We're gonna run to Trader Joe's. If y'all live in, sorry, my throat, in this area, what is your like go-to place for like meats and things? Meats and fish and stuff like that. Cause I don't love Trader Joe's, like, I don't know what I really love about Trader Joe's. No, I'm kidding. I love Trader Joe's, but some of their things I just feel like aren't the best. I do not like their fish at all. I like some of their chicken stuff. I don't have a problem with that. But let me know where you go. Is there like a fish market or like a meat market or anything like that? Or just like a regular grocery store that is good for that sort of stuff would be insanely helpful for me. But anyways, we're off. We're gonna get just the basics, the necessities that we need to kind of stock up our fridge. and I brought my reusable grocery bags. I can't find my reusable produce bags yet. I don't think I've unpacked them. Well, I know I haven't unpacked them. So we'll just wait on that. But I'm like so nervous I'm gonna get a nail in my tire because this is like a huge construction zone. It's madness. But you guys are gonna think we're crazy, but we're contemplating buying a place in this complex. Like, we're renting now, right? We ended up keeping our other place, obviously. But if Scott continues to work for the company, like, it makes sense to think about potentially having something here, because we would always know someone to rent it out in the company. So it's a really good investment, and honestly, prices are much higher here in this complex than they were where we bought, but not anymore. Obviously now the market is just nuts, but there's availability, and they're building a huge retail center around here that there's gonna be like shops and restaurants and stuff all right here, and it's really kind of the newest build in the area. So I don't know, we're not like certain, but we thought maybe we could buy it and then, you know, rent it out. And then we could potentially transition into there next year, because I'm sure that rent is only going to get higher. So we'll see. I don't know. Again, this was only supposed to be a year move, so we have no idea what that's going to look like. So I think we're going to take some more time to think about it. But contemplating getting more into, investing more into real estate is something that we've been thinking about. And places like these are so easy to buy and rent because they're just, everything's still under warranty and they're new and things don't go wrong as much as if things are older. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. I will obviously keep you posted. But anyways, I took some Dayquil. I feel okay. My throat is really like scratchy and sore. But again, I have nothing wrong with me, so don't come for me. And I got tested with Arlo as well. And anyway, so yeah, we're gonna run to Trader Joe's, get all the things. I just need like generic things. Like, I threw away when I was done using like our cleaners and things like that. I honestly probably need to do Target run for that, but I'll just get what I need for the time being. It's no big deal. At Trader Joe's, they have like a general cleaner and like hand soaps and stuff, and you know, just the basics. We have no butter. We have literally nothing in ours. No condiments, no nothing, but it's a really good way to start fresh, because honestly, you guys, we have been eating like trash bags, like as one does when they're in the process of moving and traveling, or like moving across the country. It just, your diet habits kind of go out the window, and it's like all about like what's convenient, what's easy. So I definitely know that my body is just like feeling like, what are you doing to me right now? So I'm gonna focus on just getting whole foods and foods that make me feel better and operate better, because I'm sure that's why I'm a little run down and sick right now, because I've not been eating my usual ways. So Scott made dinner last night, which was awesome. He made, I did an Amazon Fresh order, which I don't know if I told you. There's an Amazon Fresh in like a grocery store in this place, and I honestly want to go try it out. Should I go there? I should go there. I should go there instead. Let me pull over and see where the nearest Amazon Fresh grocery store is, because I think the concept would be really cool, and I've seen it all over like Instagram, but I don't know anything else about it, and I don't actually know where it is. I'm on a red light. Oh, it's 1.7 miles away. Let's go. All right, let's go to this. Oh, I need to get in the other lane. And then if I need any extras and stuff like that, I can go to Trader Joe's. Shoot, I need to be in this lane. Sorry, buddy. Okay, yay, I'm excited. So, stepping out of my box. So what the moral of the story was, is we got haddock, right? No, halibut from Amazon Fresh, and it was actually pretty good. Like, I was impressed with the quality of it. It just wasn't enough, so I had to run over to Aldi's and get some more fish, frozen fish, because they don't have like fresh fish, I don't think. To be honest, I didn't really look. Anyways, we were impressed with the quality, so I figured maybe I'll try that. And then we did like rice and some broccoli. So that was the first like real like healthy meal. Because typically during the day we've been eating like crap. Oh, I also need to go get a gym membership. I have lots of stuff to do today. We're gonna get it all done. We had been eating salads towards the last leg of our trip because it's been bad, you guys. So I think I'm gonna get a gym membership at that X whatever fitness situation, because it's super close. And yeah, so trying to pull myself out of the funk that I was in this morning has been challenging, but I felt better when I started reading. They sent over the curriculum for this month and I felt really good about that. So what they're learning in July, where did it go? I literally was just looking at it. Okay, the wonderful, it's all about water. So they're learning water, language, or math, sorry, water, math, okay, never mind. Basically, they're gonna be making popsicles. They're gonna talk about the importance of water and watering plants and self-care and how to conserve water. And then they're gonna be doing a little bit of math and a little bit of like sensory situations, but I think it's gonna be fun. Oh my God. They might be going to the beach? Wait, I'm confused. I think that was a story about going to the beach. I don't know. Anyways, I think that I recentered my thinking about, honestly, this opportunity is really good because I just feel like he's learning so much and he's learning to get along with kids and he's learning to, you know, I don't know. I just had to like take a step back, take a deep breath, and Scott told me the same thing. Like, if I really have a bad feeling about this, we can reassess everything and you know, make some changes, but it's hard right now and it's going to be hard for a little while. He's also going through just a pretty tough stage right now in terms of just like figuring out his emotions, and like I'm trying to give him more choices because he really wants to be independent, and like trying to make sure he's involved. Because I was thinking the other night, I was like, why do I always, granted, if I ask him what he wants for dinner, it's like pizza, hamburger, which we don't normally eat that much, but I mean, that's what he would ask for, right? So giving him options, like, you know, I don't just want to eat whatever is like given to me every night or wear whatever is just like picked out for me, you know? So I'm trying to give him a little bit more options, obviously not total control, but like, would you like chicken or would you like burger, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, just giving different options. Which fruit would you like? Do you want a cheese stick? Like, offering different things instead of just being like, here's what you get and eat it, and then wondering why he doesn't eat it because he's not really in the mood for it and he didn't make that choice. So I don't know, parenting is definitely, you know, hard in every single stage, but it's also really fun and I'm learning and processing through everything. And today was just a tough morning for me. It was just tough to say goodbye to my little guy, but know that in the end, like, he is learning and thriving just like he did at his last daycare, thriving so much, and that's important to me. That's important to us as a family. So I'm doing everything okay. Everything's all right. Let's go to Amazon Fresh. I'm about a half mile away. And it's cool because we live, like, I feel like no matter which direction you go at our intersection right from our house, like, there is just stuff everywhere, which is pretty freaking cool. So yeah, I don't know. It still like hasn't hit me that we're like fully freaking here. But it's really cool. And I wish Neilani was here. Neilani's actually in London right now for work. But I wish she was here. But I'll see her when she comes back. Oh my God, I've been really wanting to try a crumble cookie. I keep seeing it. I almost bought it for Arlo for his like going away, but I just went with Tiff's Treats because I felt like the cookies were giant for little kids. So anyway, I think this is where Amazon Fresh is. I don't actually know. I don't know how big this grocery store is gonna be. Where are you, Amazon Fresh? Oh, wow, it's pretty freaking big. Okay, interesting. I'm at the one off of, no idea, off of Roswell Road. This is exciting. I'm so excited. I have no idea how it works. I'm pretty sure you just like, it like has trackers in it the same way that like Topgolf tracks your golf ball. I could be completely wrong, but we're gonna go, we're gonna see. I'm so excited. Do I have to use their bags? Can I use my own bags? I'm gonna bring my own bags and see. This is so fun. Okay, this is my little highlight of my day. I'm not just kidding. This is gonna be fun though. You guys know I love grocery shopping, so it's like one piece that makes me feel back to being like myself again. I was telling Scott that I'm such a routine person that when I get out of my routine, it like really messes with me. So I'm excited to have this one part of my routine back. And it can be hard to get back into it because you're just like, you're just overwhelmed with where to start because I've been completely out of every aspect of my routine. But let's go. Let's check this grocery store out. I'm excited. Eek. Let's do this. All right, so not gonna lie, I kind of failed at that one. I guess you're supposed to get a specific cart, like the dash cart, and that's the one, because I was like, how the heck is this gonna read my food? So yes, that's what I did wrong. So next time I can do that instead of having to like go through line. But it was nice, the cashier like explained to me everything. It was funny, her sister lives in Fort Worth. I had to show my ID because I bought some NyQuil. Her sister lives in Fort Worth, so she goes to Texas a lot. And yeah, I mean, things were, I'm just like keeping an awareness of like prices and things like that. Certain like specialty things that we normally get were a little bit more expensive, but honestly, they weren't more expensive than getting the Prime delivery to my house, because I was looking to see what the price is difference from that. And they were the same if I get it delivered, but you do have to tip. You don't have to tip, but they, you know, typically like you to tip. But yeah, I think like our coffee was like $2 more, like our specialty beans, than what they normally get. But I can shop around too and see where else I can get those. It's $2, it's not the end of the world. But I'm very like aware of my costs. Meats are a little bit more expensive, but some weren't, and I got a lot of stuff on sale, and she said they send out a lot of coupons, so keep your eye out for that. So that's exciting. They'll do like $20 off of, or 20% off $50 or something like that. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. So yeah, it was a good first time. I had to get like a bunch of random stuff, so I'll show you when I get back. Recording. Anywho, I got some Windex. This is the one made with vinegar. I don't know. Basically, my lighting sucks. Basically, I get streaks on every window I ever touch in life, or mirror, or whatever. Oxy for Arlo's stains that he gets everywhere, and Scott. Bleach, splashless is the only way to go. I hate this lighting. Y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this lighting. This is not conducive to my life. Anyhow, they put my meat in plastic bags. I don't typically like that, but it is what it is. I'm going to just reuse them. But this is the chicken breast, and I grabbed boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I grabbed some large raw shrimpies to have on deck. I really liked the halibut we got the other night, so they were on sale for $7.60 a piece, so I grabbed 2 of those. I love salads. These little salad kits for lunch have been just making my life really easy. So I grabbed the Sunflower Crunch, which I haven't tried, the Everything Chopped kit, which I liked last time. Avocado Ranch, I tried and I liked. I love these little Mission tortillas. These are the carb balance ones. They're just really low calorie, so I can eat a lot. Grabbed a bunch of bell peppers, some orange. I'm curious to know how much those were. Okay, so they're 2 for $2, $1 a piece. Like it is in, oh, they're a little bit cheaper than Dallas. They were on sale. Red peppers, grabbed some organic broccolini. How much was this? I didn't realize it was like, yes, I did realize it was organic. $3, $2.98. Some baby carrots, some ground chicken. I'm sorry, the lighting is trash. More ground chicken. This one's I think this one has more fat, and this one is 98. That edamame, frozen edamame, Arlo really likes that for his dinners. I also grabbed this for quick and easy dinners for him, sweet potato fries, and also chicken nuggets. Some zucchinis, a red onion, some shredded mild cheddar, and another bag. Ooh, so heavy. This I really like for bathroom cleaner. It's the Method Eucalyptus Mint. And then I got this for the kitchen. This is the Myers Bluebell Scented Generic Cleaner. I got some of these Method hand soaps, 2 sea minerals, and then 1 sweet water. sorry. Some sponges because I have no idea where ours are. Some butter, I like this butter, like the spreadable butter for like toast and stuff like that. Apparently another salad kit, I got the barbecue ranch. I have not tried that one. I grabbed a pork tenderloin. This one's a little guy, but honestly, I didn't want the big one. Some little green onions. I don't know what I'm gonna use that for, just figured I'd want it. Some bread, Dave's Killer is our favorite. Bananas. Oy. Some shallots. These are awesome to cook with. Garlic as well, cooking stuff. A yellow onion. Some simple tomato ketchup situation. Sorry. Some mac and cheese, again, for quick and easy dinners with Arlo. Sriracha. Some Dijon mustard. Some butter. Some jelly. This is raspberry for Arlo's peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I grabbed some NyQuil for myself because I'm not feeling so great. And then I grabbed this gochujang. We really like that to use for recipes. Spring mix for salads and whatnot. This one's a, I think, Japanese sweet potato, and then these are 2 regular sweet potatoes. So that's everything I got from Amazon Fresh. All right, I swear I'll figure out this lighting situation at some point in my life. But I just packaged up a bunch of chicken breasts individually, not individually, but in packs to put in the freezer to keep frozen, right? But now I've taken 4 breasts and I'm gonna go ahead and chunk them up and marinate them and throw them in my air fryer for my salads for the rest of this week-ish, or whatever else they can be used for. But I really like thighs to meal prep with, honestly, because I find that they just hold, you know, they like hold up better, they like cook better and all that sort of. Good morning, I just woke up from a nap. It's like 3:45. I took like, I think like a 2-hour nap. I feel better. I just didn't have the energy or the strength. I have a cough in my mouth and I have a serious morning voice. I did not have the strength to like start even processing moving. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take a nap, chill out for a little while and see how I feel, and I'm feeling better. So I didn't think I'd be able to go down that quick. I honestly thought I'd just lay there, but I didn't. I passed out for like a solid 2 hours. Even more, I think, almost 3 hours. So clearly I needed that. So now let's move some stuff. So I unloaded about, I don't know, like 15 boxes from the pod into the garage that Scott can help me then carry upstairs. That was my contribution to the pod today. And then we got some Amazon orders. I think this is our trash can. Ooh. So we had a Simple Human trash can. I've had Simple Human trash cans pretty much all my life, but honestly, I just don't think they're worth it. We left our previous Simple Human at the old apartment because we just didn't like it that much. Didn't have enough room. So we're like, let's try this Amazon Basics and just see if it's any good. If it's not good, it was like maybe a $50 difference. So we'll see what we think about it. First of all, it's all stainless steel compared to the last one we had. It only had a stainless steel bottom. The base for, yeah, pretty much, it's very similar to Simple Human. So my necessities for a garbage can is I need this part, and then I need this to be removable so it can wash out. We had a double decker, which I liked in theory, but to be honest with you, Arlo would just throw it in the other side, and we only kept a bag in one side because it was like this big for recycling and this big for trash. So got this guy. So I'm thinking I want to put it like right here. Potentially, I don't know, we might move it around, but I don't think I showed you. Put Arlo's little kitchen there, and then the recycling bin is gonna go under there. Made myself a cup of coffee. Okay. So this, oh, it's just one of those like giant command hook pack situations so that I can hang things and stuff. And then I also got these two specifically for our bathroom because I don't like the towel placement in our current place, so I grabbed those. I know, so bougie, don't like the towel placements. But you know, it makes a difference. When you're used to something, it makes a difference. Okay. I really, at this point, do not know what's in this box. Oh yeah, okay. I got, whoa, this is huge. Okay, I got a giant squeegee. I love these for the bathroom shower. They just help, if you squeegee every day, you don't have to like scrub soap scum off of it. This also came with like a little hook. So there's that. We'll see. And then I grabbed 2 toilet bowl brush cleaner thingies. I thought they would be bigger than this. They're very small. Let's see what I think of them. One for upstairs, one for downstairs. I don't care if each bathroom has one. I just don't want like go upstairs and downstairs. I think I just got black ones. And they come with little handles. Okay, goes here and here. I'll have all this stuff linked down below if you're curious of anything. But toilet brush in its holster. This part's plastic, but this part's metal. Just sleek, simple. All right, I'll put you up on here so you don't have to continue. You still can't see me. I need to find my tripod, but I don't know where it is right now, so. That's that. Next thing we got here, I'm trying to not show my address. This is gonna make me seem really lazy, but Scott also agreed to it, so here we go. Our front door is that way, and then our garage is that way, and they're on different levels. Technically, they are on different levels. So I wanted, I know, so bougie. But I take Winnie out to the bathroom in the morning. I want to, obviously I pick up her dog crap, you know, like who doesn't do that? I wanted a little trash can to go like on our front like steps so that, because we have like a little, like a balcony, it's not a balcony, it's like a little step thing with ladder, or stairs down it. But I wanted this just like little trash can so that I can keep like her week's worth of poop and then dump it in the trash once it's trash day. It's just black. I wanted something that like the rain wouldn't get into, so I got a full closing lid situation, a little stepper. So yeah, I know it's kind of extra, but I feel like it's necessary. So that is my Amazon purchases. But anyways, oh yeah, that was better. I'm in my office, which is very tiny, but we're gonna make it work. Nonetheless, I'm super grateful. So, whew. Sipping on some coffee. You would think that nap gave me energy. I really did not, but I'm gonna go ahead and do something fun for myself, which is empty out all these dressers that used to be Arlo's, figure out what I'm gonna do with it all. But before then, I'm gonna empty it out and I'm gonna organize all my skincare and my makeup and my extra hair care, because I have an entire dresser for it now, which is kinda cool, not gonna lie. So, yeah, I figured I could do that. Since this dresser has to stay in here, I might as well use it for storage of products and whatnot, and put all of Arlo's stuff. I can still store some of Arlo's stuff in the bottom like drawers is what I was kind of thinking, depending on how much room he has in his room. Oh, and then I ordered really cute little knobs for the front. I know I see tons of people. This is just that basic IKEA dresser, but I ordered little just like natural wood knobs to kind of match my desk once I bring that up here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put it on this side of the wall, not thinking, I'm gonna put it on this side of the wall, and I think I'm gonna put the desk facing the window. Where we're at with everything. I need to put this stuff into there, but I have I have one extra drawer that I don't have filled, which I'll probably honestly use for maybe like Arlo stuff or work stuff. Haven't decided yet, but that's what this looks like. Honestly, probably work stuff. That's what everything looks like in here. Again, I feel the need to say that like most of it was gifted from working for Sephora, so feel the need to say that. So yeah, then for Arlo's room, I kind of put in stuff that he hasn't grown into yet, and then some other stuff that I need to organize. Yes, I know I need to throw that dirty diaper away. So I'm gonna organize the rest of this. I am probably gonna need another bin, but that's no big deal. So I have a bunch of diapers up there, which normally we wouldn't have that much, but that's where we're at with all of that. I've got some boxes to unbox from that. I have all of this stuff that I wanna put through his drawers. It is so cold in this bathroom. I feel like this vent does not need to be on. It is freezing. Okay. And then, yeah, this is still a hot mess. I have laundry I still need to get done, some laundry I need to fold. And then some boxes down at the bottom of the stairs. Scott called me. He has to read a couple more articles for work, and then he's gonna run to CVS for me, thank goodness, to give me some Sudafed, and then pick up Arlo, and yeah, then he'll come home. I told him what we got for dinner, so dinner situation. Yeah, that's where we're at. Making progress slowly but surely. So I have to decide. I do not know. Oh, it's so bright in here with these like blinds the way they are. Sorry. I don't quite know the theme that I want to go for Arlo's room. I really wanted to do golf, but there's like no good toddler golf stuff. So I'm thinking more of like a neutral theme with like, I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't want cartoony, but I don't want like boring. So we'll see. I haven't decided, but I think I might do like a neutral or like a sports sort of theme, or dinosaurs. I was thinking dinosaurs, but I feel like he's not super into dinosaurs. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm just gonna get this put up and finished up.